AITA for embarrassing my SIL after she expected me to pay her and her friend's bill? So I, 25F, went out for dinner for my SIL's 28F bachelorette party this past weekend. Between my SIL and my husband, 26M, SIL has always been the golden child of the family. Growing up, my in-laws coddled her and gave her everything that she wanted, while my husband always got the shitty end of the stick. She was always the popular girl in school, cheerleader, lots of friends, all the boys loved her. While my husband was always a little more nerdy and got picked on quite a bit, even my in-laws would give him a hard time about this and say he needed to be more like his sister. Well, fast forward to today, both my husband and I went to top schools, got our degrees, and currently have very well-paying jobs in tech. I'm not trying to sound braggy, this is just for context, but we live a very, very comfortable life. SIL still currently lives at home with my in-laws where they foot all of her bills. She had my niece, 4F, with her ex and is currently on marriage number 2. This past weekend I was invited to this fancy upscale restaurant in my city for my SIL's bachelorette party. She just wanted to do a nice dinner. There were 8 of us in total. At the end of dinner, the bill comes out and the waiter hands it to me. I'm sitting there confused for a second until SIL speaks up and as all of my parents and I were talking and we're thinking you and my brother can handle the bill for this, as a wedding gift, since you're not financially contributing to my wedding. I stared at her shocked for a moment and was like, and you didn't think to bring this up to me beforehand? She started going off about how we're so well off, so what's the big deal, and she's sure her brother wouldn't have an issue with it. I asked her why her fiancé doesn't foot the bill, or my in-laws, and where in her right mind she thinks it's okay to spring this on me. She started going on about how we're the wealthiest in both her and her fiancé's family and that she didn't think I would act like this and would say yes. I told her, well, sorry, but I'm not your parents, don't expect handouts from me. She called me selfish and I called her an entitled brat, paid for my half of the bill and left. Well, as expected, my MIL, SIL, and even some of the cousins and aunts on my husband's side have been absolutely furious with me and are expecting me to apologize for the comments. I told them over my dead body. Husband is 100% on my side, and we are debating on not going to the wedding. I was talking to my mom and she thinks I took it too far with the comments and should just apologize to keep the peace. AITA? Info, the bill was close to $1,000 US.